Patrick Bamford should not be starting against Rotherham. There, I said it. Alrighty, guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. I hope you're all doing fantastically well, and Leeds United are back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're excited for that, smash that like button. Let's go for 300 likes on this video. Also, subscribe if you're new. We've hit 12,000 subscribers. We haven't just hit it, we've absolutely smashed it. We're now on the road to 13,000 subscribers. Welcome to all you new subscribers. I've gained hundreds over the last few days. Just thank you to the Willy Gnonto video, the Marcelo Bielsa video. If you haven't seen them, check them out. And also comment your score prediction for Leeds United versus Rotherham, or should I say Rotherham versus Leeds United. Without further ado, let's get into the talking point of today's video, which is Patrick Bamford, for me, shouldn't be starting this game. There, I said it, okay? I know Daniel Farke has said that, he is willing to use Bamford if needed and things like that, but I think there's definitely other options we need. And this is nothing necessarily against Bamford, as a person. I just don't think he's ready for Leeds anymore. I just don't. I think the fans and the player and the club just all need to go separate ways. And it doesn't help, again, that he's going on podcasts and laughing about what we were 6 months ago, saying, oh, and yeah, Big Sam said I played rubbish. And, he said, if you ever play like that, and then I kind of make it like we were the laughing stock of English football. And not even 6 months ago. And we're already having jokes about it. Fair play. Have a little joke when you're retired, or if we've just gone up, or I don't know. But I just think it's the wrong time when you're still the current player at Leeds United, the number 9, by the way, with the man with the most money at the club. You shouldn't be going on podcasts saying how funny it was. And if you want to know what it's like to play under Big Sam, I just don't think it's right. I really don't. And I don't think he should be rewarded a start. I really don't. And I don't think he's earned it. And I think someone who has earned it is Willy Gnonto, and we will get into that. But the reason we are making changes because Leeds have got a few injuries to deal with. We're talking Sam Byram, we're talking Pascal, and we are talking Jorginho Rutter, the big misses for this game against Rotherham. And I think we've got to give Rotherham a bit of respect. The team that we play tomorrow night will not be the team for the rest of the season. Obviously, they've got a new manager bounce. Leeds United on the road, Friday night, no Rutter, and they've got a new manager bounce. This could be a decent Rotherham side, and I don't think we should underestimate them. Ipswich went there and got a point. It's not a simple just you go get 3 points there. They could be a well-oiled group, but who knows? Or they could just be knowing each other's names as soon as the new manager's coming in. It depends which Rotherham turns up. It depends which Leeds turns up. But it's not only because what Bamford's been saying on podcasts that I don't think he starts. I just don't think it would work because I know he'll want to play Pirro in the 10 and Bamford as the 9. I just don't think it works, and I don't think it needs to work. We don't have to do that. I mean, realistically, he probably will. He probably will do that. The team that you can see on the screen is kind of a mix of what I think he'll do and a mix of what I want to see. But it's going to be a difficult game. I don't think it's going to be a complete turnover for Leeds United. I do believe Leeds will win. But that's just lacked, firepower that we do have. I don't think it's necessarily to do with, how awful Rotherham are. I just think it will be to do with how good we can be. And hopefully, normally after the international break, we do well. We have the past few this season already. And hopefully we're just not playing in our away kit because we haven't won in an away kit since, Burnley back in lockdown or the last game of the season against Brentford in a third kit. So we really need to switch on. Hopefully we're in the white kit. I don't know, because actually Rotherham have white shorts and white. I don't know. That could play a factor. It just does, doesn't it? Mind games. But let me go through my team, ladies and gentlemen. The team that I've got for Leeds United against Rotherham is I start Meslier in goal. Of course, he spoke over the international break about the decision to leave Leeds. It would have been Leeds is the team that gave him Premier League football, first team football, regular football. It would have been difficult if someone came in for him. Realistically, I think no one came in for him and they didn't want him, so he just had to stay. If I'm being genuinely honest, and I know there was a bit of debate on the One Leeds channel with Connor and Joe and things about how good Meslier is. I'm not getting involved. I think we've seen glimpses of good from Meslier, and I think this season, distribution-wise, he's been fantastic. I don't think he's been tested enough. He's still one of the best ball-playing goalkeepers out there in the Championship, that is. But shot-stopping, still yet to come. Obviously, his fantastic save against Leicester, and it wasn't just a good save that he should be making. It was a fantastic save, especially when you're a goalkeeper and not doing much in the game. To pull that out in the 90th minute is fantastic, and we should give it credit. But yeah, Meslier starts. For me, Archie Gray starts a right back. He's earned a position in this team, even if it isn't in his central midfielder role where he probably does want to be playing. He needs to start, and for me, he starts right back. back. Centre back, I'm going Joe Rodon and Liam Cooper. This is down to Pascal obviously being injured. Charlie Cresswell, still don't know too much about what's going on with him. It does, but Pascal and Sam Byram are back in training. They just won't be fit for the Friday fixture. Firpo for me will start left back. I think we don't really have too many options to chuck at left back. So I think Firpo will get his first start for Leeds United in God knows how long. And let's just see how that goes. Cooper and Firpo down that left-hand side worries me. It really, really does. But I don't see any other options. If someone knows in the comments, let me know, because I can't think of who we would play left back. I really can't. In the middle of the park, I'd go Ampadu and Kamara. No brainer for me. These two have been fantastic this season. Don't even have to talk about them too much at all. Right hand side, Dan James. Left hand side, Somerville. And this is where it gets tasty. In the 10, I want Willy Gnonto. Me and Jer spoke about it when we done the video about Willy Gnonto. Sorry. The 10's made for him. He's agile. He's small. He can fight. He can hit a strike. He can find a pass. He's skillful. He's that low sense of gravity, can be in between these big Rotherham defenders. I think it would work. And you chuck Joel Piro up top. I don't even mind if you go Gnonto up top and Joel Piro in the 10. But I think this could be a game where we could see Joel Piro in the 9. I think it could work. I really could. If you've done this team, I do think it works because Dan James and some of them are bombing it down the wings. Piro's in there. Gnonto's dropping. I just think it works. And Gnonto can obviously swap with Somerville, and Somerville can play in the 10, or Somerville go out to right Dan James in 10. I think them three can just keep switching mid-game. I don't think that will necessarily happen, but it's definitely something that I want to see. And I think that would be great. Instead of starting Piro and then Bamford up top, I just don't think it will work. I really don't. I think they play too similar. I mean, Farke does bang on about Bamford's pressing. I don't see it. I don't. And this seems like it's a massive I hate Patrick Bamford video. It's not, because I don't. I really don't hate him. I just don't think, one, this game's right. His comments, he just needs to shut up. And also, he's not good enough. He's just not. I just don't think he's good enough. I really don't. And I really stand by that. I watch him and I struggle to compliment his work. Off the ball is okay. On the ball, I really struggle. I do. And that's nothing against Patrick himself. I just can't. I just don't want him to start. That's all I'm going to say. I'd love to see this team. I really would. I think this team could definitely work tomorrow night at the New York Stadium. My score prediction for the game, if we do play the team, that I've put on the screen, I think we'll be vulnerable to goals just from that left-hand side with Coops and Firpo. So I think Leeds can win it 2-1. I'm going to say we're going to have enough firepower to score more, but I do think we will concede. And I don't think we should really be, saying that this should be an easy walkover. I don't think it will. They've got a manager bounce. It's on tellies Friday night. We'll probably play in an away kit with no Ruta, no left-hand side of the defence. It's going to be a difficult game. But Leeds really needs to keep showing character, because we have up until this international break. Let's keep the momentum going, baby. Let's put pressure on the top two and let's just keep it going. Rotherham's a hard place to go. Give them their respect. But Leeds United, we know, can do it. Guys, if you have enjoyed this little pre-match video, be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 300 likes if you're excited to see Leeds United back. And that boring international break is done for another 4 months, which is great. Also, subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 13K now, baby. Could we hit 13K before the end of the year? That would be crazy. I doubt we could do that. But either way, subscribe if you're new, and also comment your score predictions and your goal scorers in the comments down below. Guys, I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheery. Oh.